This thing going. Where the music at? JT, you didn't say it.
I already knew it was coming.
Oh, you already knew, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kyle Wynn.
Hey. That boy doing that thing. Hey.
Let's go.
Yeah.
JT, you just been challenged, man. What you gonna do?
I ain't been challenged. You already know. I be in that thing like, he ain't ready.
You know what it is.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Sean with the shades with the water.
Shades in the
I'm
building.
gonna say this. He
What's
know what
up?
it is.
What's
when
up? What's
we
up?
start dancing.
Thank you, Sean. What's up out there, people? We are back again.
She said you ain't live.
This is the More Life
I ain't
Podcast.
live.
It says live.
It says live.
This is the More Life Podcast anyways, episode number 38. We are back again. I am your host with the most, Mr. Wynn. And to my far right is my co-host, Mr. JT Money with all the money.
All the money.
He finally admits it. Check him out. And today we got another special guest. Shouts out to Mr. Markus Motivated Malone in the building.
What's going on,
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you. We are back again.
Thank you all for having me.
Yes, sir. We're back again with another great episode, man. Got a lot of topics. Thank you for all of the people out there viewing, live stream on YouTube. Facebook Live. For all the YouTube viewers, all the Apple viewers, listeners, Podbean listeners. Appreciate you joining us. Got another great episode today. A lot of topics. JT is trying to figure out how to work his phone because he just got his first cell phone, folks. And he is trying to learn how to go live.
You know what? Everybody know that's a lie.
That's how you know you're old, when you don't know how to go live on your phone.
That's because I don't go live.
We old, man. We old. Welcome.
I ain't gonna lie.
But anyways, like I said,
old, but I love it.
Love it, and you're live. It's better than the other option, right? So, anyways, we're live. We here on the check-in. Got another great episode. So let's go ahead and jump on in this thing, man. Mr. Markus, why don't you? I don't even want to say that Markus, because there's
Mr.
another.
Markus is,
yeah,
right?
and we don't want to confuse you. So, Markus.
That's how I get the nickname. But anyway.
Markus is a guest today. He is good friends. You could even say family with our co-host, Mr. JT. So, Markus, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and let the people know who you are. Tell us, something about yourself. Welcome to the show. This your little introduction. So, the mic is yours. Go ahead. What you got?
So what's going on, everyone? My name is Markus Motivated Malone. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia originally. Little history about myself: single-parent home, food stamps, Section 8. Decided to change at the age of 21, decided to change my situation. I started doing network marketing, direct sales. But it came to when I was in college, my professor said in the next 5 years, what do you see yourself doing? He asked the whole class this, and that's when I came up with this great idea of MUD. I'm always good at coming up with acronyms and things like that.
Okay.
But I realized that everyone on earth has something more to give to society and to the world while you're here. So that thing that's within you, that's waiting to come out, that's your dream. That's your vision that you should be going after. So that's when I created Manifest Your Dreams. And from there, I had another professor tell me, make your life your business. And that's what I've been doing, spreading the word to the masses and impacting the lives of many by getting people to wear their apparel, but also by speaking to them. Let them know they have something bigger and deeper within them to let the world see. That's
what's up, man. That's what's up. What's up? I like that acronym, man. MUD, Manifest Your Dreams, man. A lot of times, people, we all got dreams, what I'm saying, in this world. And a lot of times the difference between your dreams happening or just staying dreams is whether or not you manifest them. And, so shouts out to you for that movement, creating that movement, for people to try to, kind of light a fire under the stove, if you will, put a fire under people, get people to manifest their dreams, because, life, that makes life a lot better when you living it the way you want to live it.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? So thank you once again for coming and joining us on the show.
No worries. Thank you all for having me.
Do you have any particular social media? What's the handles on social media? So people who want to, come support the movement, come check out the movement, where can they find you at?
So they can find us at Manifest Your Dreams. Manifest, then the letters UR, then Dreams. The website is the same, www.manifestyourdreams.com. A lot of people say, where's the Y and the O? Took it off. because the U and the R means unique revelation.
Wow.
So that unique revelation, something that's hidden, deeply hidden within you, that you keep dreaming about. That's actually what you're supposed to be doing with your life. So that's where you all can find us at manifest your dreams.
I love that, man. I love that, and I didn't even know that.
And that's on all social platforms.
It
by the
is.
way.
Except for Twitter.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you ain't got Twitter, do
We
you?
have Twitter, but somebody has my name. So I'm thinking about telling them they need to cough that over.
Oh yeah. Hey, money talks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What we got there? We got some comments already.
Oh, it's just everybody saying, hey.
Oh, hey everybody.
I can't read with
Hey Kristen, how you doing?
A lot of support. Thank you for support. Thank you for all the viewers from Markus's fan base or friendship group. Thank you for joining us today. We got a lot of great topics to get into today. So I guess we may as well go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, jump on in this thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things been happening.
Jump.
Over the course of last few weeks. Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I had a great weekend this weekend. First of all, how have you guys been? How was your weekend? And then we'll get into my weekend.
Well, let the guest speak first.
Okay.
My weekend was full of work, y'all. Work didn't stop.
Nothing wrong with that.
We ran some ads on Instagram and Facebook, and we gotta get those shirt orders out to people. So
as you can see, they got the shirts on.
if we have it on,
You know what I'm saying?
it's the hoodie.
Mud life.
Hoodie, shirt.
Shirt.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, hop on that. JT, what about you, man? You do anything interesting out of the ordinary this weekend?
Yeah, I did. I went tubing.
You went tubing. That's right. I saw
and
you.
then I'm going again in 2 weeks.
That's where you was when I saw you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were at a tube park.
Yeah,
Is that what they call it?
I guess.
Water park.
I guess it's tubing park.
Okay.
And then
For anybody who don't
It's
know,
up in-
tubing is
tubing is tubing.
Get in-
You
get
get a
into
ride,
You
get a
little-
tube, and go down the river.
there. You go. And
Yeah, it's tubing.
and if you do it like JT, you play "Rolling on the River" while you do it.
I mean, we were singing it. That's what
do. Shouts out to that, man. Sounds interesting though.
I had to play with my
had a
cousin.
good time up
You know
there.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I had a good time. It was dope.
Okay.
What's up?
It was
What's up?
dope.
What's up?
Be going again for a friend's birthday.
Okay.
So now I got the experience, so I know what to tell her.
Yo, tell Mom Dude she's supposed to be cooking for all three of us. by the
Oh
way.
wow.
Oh, she know.
Oh, okay. Let her. Oh, Mom.
She know.
You the
all
second.
three.
You the
She
second
know.
person that said something about her cooking on this podcast.
She's supposed to cook for all. She got three birthdays to celebrate.
Oh wow. About to be busy.
Yeah. So.
Well, I hope she got them stamps.
Anyways.
But anyway, yeah, I was in Helen, Georgia. If people don't know where that is at, that's up north near the mountains.
Up north, okay.
And I had a good time.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Good experience.
That's what's up. Was
Second
it a long
time.
drive?
Yeah, I would say it is, because where I was coming from, I wasn't coming from Atlanta, so but yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that.
From here, still.
It's still, I mean, it's
a good hour.
It's 2 hours from
Okay.
here.
Gotcha.
But it's worth it though.
All right.
It's worth it.
It's nice.
It's clean
It's-
Chattahoochee water.
Stamp of approval there.
It's a lot of rocks too, though. But
That's true. I cut my foot when I was down there.
Oh.
Up there.
I ain't cut my foot, but I bust my knee though. So
Dang.
we ain't gonna talk about
So you might get injured, basically.
Foot, knee.
You might get a little injured.
Dang.
You might get a little
You're
injured.
gonna see some beautiful
But you're gonna see some beautiful water. The water is nice.
Chattahoochee water.
Okay. Okay.
All Chattahoochee water is beautiful for people who are out of town.
You sure about that?
Clean, man.
You sure about that?
I'm telling the truth. You want me to tell the truth?
Me myself, I didn't go out of town or anything, but I did have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? I did something that I had been looking forward to doing for a while.
That nigga made $1 million in one day.
And no, this ain't about no money. If I did that, I wouldn't be here right now. I'll tell you that much. But anyways,
What about that shop?
I would have been looking. I had been looking forward to doing this for a while, and I finally got around to be able to do it. And
Finally cut the grass?
finally cut the grass, man. A round of applause, man. Nah, man. I tell you what I did, dude. This is what I did.
When you start yelling? Start speaking tone?
Some said,
Okay.
I went to go see The Lion King. And might I tell you, it
We can
was
talk about it now. We can talk about it.
amazing.
We can talk about it if you need to.
fire?
Hey, and I ain't worried about no spoilers because everybody's seen it.
Not
right?
everybody.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, but you've seen The Lion King.
I've seen the first one, yeah.
All right, so we can't spoil it.
You really can't spoil
You know what I'm saying?
it. You can't really spoil it. Ain't nothing different.
There are many
I mean,
differences.
it's some differences,
But it's nothing big enough to spoil anything. The storyline is the same. I thought it was an amazing movie. A lot of people have been hating on it, talking bad about it, talking down on it.
They said Beyonce.
They said Beyonce ruined it.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it later.
Okay.
Continue.
Well, I was just gonna say that in my opinion, she wasn't even in it long enough to ruin it. But I felt like she did a good job. She's no Oscar nominated actress or anything like that. But she did her thing, and she was the movie was good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see anything wrong with it. So I don't know. Other than the people just being haters, I don't know why they would say the things like that. But I thought the movie was good. Shouts out to the animation people, whoever did that. I still don't know what that particular animation is called, but it's amazing. And I feel
junk was
It's like
dope.
realistic animation.
yes,
Right?
I don't want to see no more Disney movies without that animation on it. That's where I'm at with it right now.
Well, hopefully we get it in the Mermaid.
I don't want to see no more 3D, 4D, none of that.
Mermaid.
Hopefully we get it in the little.
It was beautiful, man. So shouts out to them for that. Shouts out to the storyline. They kept most of the major things the same. Have y'all? You say you haven't seen it, JT? Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I just seen it.
Okay, so what did you think?
It was good. It was good. Like I agree with you because I was hearing about Beyonce part, and to me, to be honest, I just felt like how big of a hater, how big of a hater I am. You know how big of a hater I am on her.
We know you don't like Beyonce.
But I have to say, I feel like she really didn't have no big role. Like, what could she really mess up in that?
Right.
Like,
one thing that I heard, somebody said they didn't like how Beyonce's song played during the movie. At a certain point in the movie, her song played instead of something else. But I'm like, she's in the movie. You know what I'm saying? When you putting on a production this big, because I'm sure they spent a lot of money, and you got arguably one of the biggest artists in the world in the movie, it would be foolish not to use her talents as well, that she's known for.
Yeah.
That'd be foolish.
Yeah.
But hey, who am I? It was a good movie though. All
still
in
a good
all.
movie overall.
Shouts out to Seth Rogen. I feel like Timon
That's
and
his name. I
Pumbaa.
couldn't think of his name for nothing.
Seth did Pumbaa's character.
Yeah.
That dude is
I couldn't
funny,
think of his
man.
name for nothing.
He's funny.
He's hilarious, and his voice is so perfect for that role. I feel like I'm gonna go out there, and maybe I'm on a limb by myself, but I felt like they were the X factor in the movie, like
Timon and Pumbaa?
Timon and Pumbaa, man.
Yeah.
But the guys who played the role,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They killed it, man. They stood out to me. You know what I'm saying?
They slipped it. I would say Timon and Pumbaa and the Hyenas, to be honest.
And the Hyenas as well. They did a good job. Shouts out to them.
I gotta watch it now.
Yeah, like they did the Hyenas a little different from the actual original movie.
Right.
But I like how they did it though. You know what I'm saying? I like how they did it was dope.
It was nice. You know what I'm saying? The voice, they did a great job. Sean with the shades. Shouts out to the engineer, man. They did a great job selecting the people to play the roles, to do the voices. I didn't find anything wrong with any of the voices. I remember when I first found out who were doing the voices, I didn't like the fact that Childish Gambino was doing, or Donald Glover was doing the voice of Simba. But when I saw the movie, it didn't bother me.
It didn't.
I didn't think I would like it. But when I saw the movie, I liked it.
Why do you think you didn't like it?
Because I didn't feel like his voice was, and it's going to sound
It's
weird.
a simple voice.
No, I didn't feel like it was a lion voice. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. And it probably don't.
But his voice, he's an actor. Like he's
an actor.
He's like one of them type.
A talented actor.
Yeah. He knows how to change his voice.
And he's a singer as well. So to your point, he has voice control to where he can do things that the average person can't with their voice.
Right.
And I think that's what was revealed to me when I saw the movie, because I was like, oh yeah, he killed it. You know what I'm saying? He can sing. So, as you know, it's...
Y'all spoiling the movie for me, but it's okay.
No, you're not.
So, with all that said, it was great. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen it, go see it.
You seen it?
You know what I'm
I've seen the
saying?
very, very first one. And no one has people that I actually know in it.
Yeah.
The original had some people you know in it.
They old now. It's a difference.
Okay, what we got here? Monique says the very first shot was an actual photo taken in Africa. Beautiful. Didn't know that.
Did y'all know Africa is not, it's a name after a white man. It's actually called Ali Kaban.
Did not know that.
That's the real name of Africa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look it up. Google it.
I don't know.
Did not know that.
Ali Kaban.
Shouts out to Africa, man. even though that wasn't, because that's that one thing about the Lion King, they are telling a lie in that movie in the fact that them animals ain't getting along like that.
Not no
I mean, I
circle
know
of
they
life.
don't talk, but at the end of the day, the movie got them all partying and dancing together. No. So shouts out to Africa where it really goes down.
Somebody getting ate.
You know what I'm saying?
There ain't no real circle of life in
The
there.
lions sleep 18 hours a day.
But anyways, like I
Kill
say,
something.
haven't seen it, check it out, man. Check
You
it out,
gotta
check
be
it
the
out.
fastest gazelle.
You better be. Or you going to be lunch.
Or you gonna, yep.
You know what I'm saying? And somebody got to be lunch because them lions ain't going to be hungry too long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to be lunch. And I feel sorry for them.
The lions feed everybody in the jungle almost.
Yes.
And you know, like in the movie, you say, you know, a hyena
Yeah.
belly is never full.
They off the chain, too. They off the chain.
Yeah, so,
Shouts out to Africa, man.
yeah, shout out. That was a good
Another
movie.
reason to visit. the
That was a good
motherland.
movie. Yeah, that's about it for me. I
Speaking
agree
of
with you.
speaking of movies, I just recently found out that they are. Everybody remember the movie Saw back in the day?
Yeah.
Jigsaw. They actually bringing that back.
Like they rebooting or they about to do
It's
another
a whole
like, number
reboot.
10.
It's no. Well, it'd be the 10th one, but it's a reboot. But it got different people. They got Chris Rock playing a cop in the movie, and Samuel L. Jackson is his father.
Oh, snap.
So then you already know from that right there,
It's going to be funny.
this is about to be a funny, different type of vibe than what we
This
got with the
ain't
original
gonna be.
Saw.
I'm about to
But
say
these
this
are big
is-
name people.
Yeah.
You don't think it's gonna work? Is
No,
that
I
what
was
you
about to say this ain't gonna be like the regular Saw.
Well, the Chris Rock is playing a cop. From what I read, he's playing a cop. So I guess he's investigating Jigsaw's murders or whatever, and maybe some other stuff probably will happen. I don't know. I didn't read that, but that's what I'm assuming. But
you know, Samuel L. Jackson gonna be in there and be like,
It's going to be motherfucker this and
it's two motherfuckers.
this motherfucking goddamn Saw. So, you know,
Hey, Samuel be going in, don't he?
he go in no matter what
Shouts out
movie.
to
he in.
Samuel Jackson, man. He's amazing, man.
He's
Done a lot of movies.
He's an amazing star.
He's done some great things, man. What we got?
can't
Can you
see
see
it.
that?
I can't
You know,
see
JT.
Yeah, I need glasses. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't gonna say that.
What's being said?
Let's see what we got in the comments here. Let's see what we got
Circle
in
of
the comments.
life,
Doing big things.
Either
I see
of them.
Mr. Malone.
something like that. I don't know.
We're going
There's something about the circle of life.
Something about the circle of life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, speaking of, while we on the subject, Samuel L. Jackson, man, I was in the shop the other day.
Came through?
I wish.
Whoa,
I wouldn't be here right now.
That would be dope.
I'd be like, nigga,
What would you
I
do?
would have did that ball head.
Okay. That's what you
Hey, Sam.
Sam, come to my
Can I
chair.
call you Sam?
Sam, motherfucker. Anyways, though, some guys was talking in the shop. You know, Walt the barber. Shouts out to Walt the barber, man. He was in the shop talking, running his mouth as we
Mr.
normally do.
Barber.
Mr. Walt the barber. I don't have to call him that because I know him. But the kids and everybody who don't know him, yeah, they got to call him that.
Mr. Walker.
With JT. Anyways, you know him pretty well. You know how he is. He got to talking, and Samuel L. Jackson, his name came up as a topic. I don't remember exactly how it came up, but nevertheless, it came up as a topic, right?
Uh-oh.
Found out something very interesting about old Samuel. Do y'all know anything about, first, before I get into it, do y'all know anything about Samuel L. Jackson before he became an actor? You know anything about any history of his?
I know he's I think Clark or Morehouse.
With the
or
Morehouse.
something.
Yeah, went to Morehouse.
That's all I know.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
After
Well, that's more than I knew because I didn't know he went to Morehouse. But you know, Walt went to Morehouse. So he shared a story with me that happened at Morehouse involving Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
And it's very interesting. I didn't believe it. It's so interesting. I didn't believe it when he told me. I had to Google it.
Walt stole his girlfriend.
I'm a proud student of University. This man said Walt stole his girlfriend. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Walt, man.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
But anyway, let's
Walt.
get on into it. Let me
You know
see.
Walt.
Well,
You know
hold on.
Walt.
Samuel L. Jackson. See, it's too far away. I can't even see it.
Let's see. Samuel L. Jackson plays good crazy, but
He is a great actor. He really is.
He's a hilarious. Love Shaft. My bad.
Oh yeah, Shaft. Shaft was a great
You
movie,
see the new
especially the
Shaft?
original. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I'm definitely going to see it after
fun.
I learn this piece of information that I learned this week.
What you learning, brother?
Drop the knowledge.
Shaft. I mean, not Shaft. I'm calling him
Ha.
Shaft. Samuel L. Jackson is an amazing actor, like Mom said. Also, he is an amazing individual, right? In real life, not even just on no acting type stuff. This man, as you said earlier, he went to Morehouse University. Back in 1968, a man named Martin Luther King was assassinated in America. We all familiar with the story. Rest in peace, Martin Luther King. But that situation sparked inspiration inside of Samuel L. Jackson, young Samuel L. Jackson, because like I say, this is the late 60s. He attended Morehouse University the following year, and but in that time, he had become so inspired by the life of Martin Luther King and also the assassination of him that he decided to become a civil rights activist, which is really no surprise because Samuel L. got that kind of personality that you would expect to see at one of those type of rallies. You know what I'm saying? The proud black man up there like, we black, we proud. You know what I'm saying? You can see that, right? So young Samuel was a student at Morehouse, and like I said, he had been motivated and by his civil rights movement and the things that he had been doing. And one day he decided that he wasn't a fan of the way him and his peers were being treated at Morehouse University. So young Samuel decided to hold the board members of the university hostage in the administration building.
You know what?
What?
That's right. You heard me correct.
And that's real activism.
You know what? I can believe this.
You can believe
That's
it, right?
Yeah, I can believe that.
2 days.
For 2 days?
2 days he kept them locked in a room in the administration building, included in the group of these people was none other than Martin Luther King's father.
Wow.
Ain't that crazy? 2 days kept him locked up in the room, right? The reason why he was upset was a few reasons. One of them was because he didn't feel like the curriculum at Morehouse was proper for the society that they lived in. He felt like they were being taught some bullshit, and he wanted some real shit, basically. So he was mad about that, and then he was also mad about the fact that Morehouse is a black institution, but he was upset that there were so many white faces on the board of trustees.
Yeah.
He's like, look, man, we need some more diversity in here. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be a black school with all these white faces represent us. We put some black faces on the board. So these were a part of his demands. 2 days, kept him locked up, kept him hostage. Eventually, the FBI gave in to his demands, and the school agreed to make some changes around the school. But, of course, Samuel had to be expelled from school, right? So he got kicked out of school. And the FBI started to do an investigation on him. They got to the point where they were ready to arrest him because of what happened. But his mom was able, you know how mama's love. Shouts out to you, Mom, because I know you would do this for your baby. She pleaded with the FBI and was able to convince them to allow him to, instead of going to jail, allow him to just leave the state, right? So he left Atlanta and he moved out to L.A., and you can already imagine what happened when he moved out to L.A. He became the guy we know today as Samuel motherfucking Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that crazy. Motherfucker.
Black history for your ass.
What you said.
What y'all think about that, man?
That's awesome.
It's believable.
Yes,
That's
very
awesome.
believable.
It's something I would do.
Yes. I hear you. And it's for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying?
For the right reasons.
They made changes at Morehouse that affected generations.
That's why he's the motherfucker.
He's that motherfucker, man. It just make you just want to go watch all his movies, because now you know he the real deal. He is for real. He ain't just acting. And he's good at it, but he's for real.
It's a purpose behind it.
It's a purpose behind it. It comes from somewhere.
That just makes sense now. That's why he does the Atlanta Falcons commercials now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rise up. That's him. Show lives. Go to the games, you hear his voice. Samuel lived that life, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was some great facts, man.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love that.
Let's see what we got on the comments. We got some comments over there. Look like Luna going off over there. She is going in.
She going in.
What's she talking about over there?
What?
What?
He didn't even get arrested?
He did not get arrested.
Wow. That's Samuel L. Jackson, though.
LOL.
Yeah. Shouts out to Samuel L. Jackson, man. Shouts out to him, man. So I'm going to have to go watch that second Shaft, man, because I know it's going to be good.
Hey, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so
It was pretty good.
is it
It's not as good as the other one you was in.
That's what I was going to ask.
It was good.
My peoples, man. You must kill me, my peoples. Remember that scene? He was stabbing himself? Man, that was crazy,
was
man.
good.
And I was young, too, watching that. I was like, damn.
You know, we got, Regina Hall.
That's right. She is his ex-wife, baby mama. That's right. All right, so yeah, I'm going to have to go check that out, man.
Paid in full. Boring.
You love that movie, don't you? You love that, what is it? You love that situation that they got.
What, paid full?
Yeah, but more so,
With them?
what's her name? What's her name in the movie? I don't even know her name.
I remember her name in the movie.
But you like her, and you like her character in that movie. I peeped that about you because you bring that up a lot. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it because she's very pretty.
You know, she was like, I'm bored.
Look, you love that shit.
I love that
you
shit.
love it.
Love that
Shouts
shit.
out to Paid in Full, man. Is definitely one of my favorite movies. While JT is over here spilling water on himself.
whole
'Cause he
mouth.
is so, yeah, you gotta put the water in your mouth. It's supposed to go in your mouth.
Yeah, and I'm on, right?
Not your arm. So, I got a question. Did you? Were you about to say something?
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
The floor is open.
No.
Okay, I got a question. How do you guys feel about? How can I say this? I'm trying to think of a way to say this that's clever.
Your best friend is Trump?
Oh my goodness! Did you just say my best friend is Trump?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna just speed right along past that like that ain't never happened. How do y'all feel about video games?
I like video games.
Do you consider, because a lot of people are saying that video games are turning into like a sport, like with the esports.
No.
You don't feel like? Do you feel like it'll ever get there to that level where it's a sport?
Well, nowadays, you might as well, because the way that's all kids do nowadays. So that might well be a sport.
What you got on it, Marcus?
I mean, people getting paid for it. I don't think it's an actual sport. I mean, you using your hands.
Right.
I don't think you can actually be in physical shape. You have to be in mental shape.
Yeah. And that's physical.
Anything.
That's physical. What I did was I looked up the definition, right, of sport. And then this is my other question, because I looked up two definitions. Do you think video games can be considered a sport? And do you think video games could be considered a career? What about the career part?
Yes.
Yes? What you got,
It's
JT?
happening.
Career. It's definitely a career.
We living in a world right now where it's happening, right?
Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking y'all this is because, well, let me read the definitions first. The definition for career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life and comes with opportunities for progress, right? So, these kids been playing video games for a long time, you know what I'm saying, and they're getting paid for it, like you said. So that could be considered a career, right? Then the definition of sport is an activity, like you said, involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. That's what they're doing, and the physical part could be argued because they're definitely playing for entertainment in front of people. The physical part could be argued because you could say just using your two thumbs and then this right here, index finger. Some people will say that. I mean, it's definitely physical, right?
Gotta work these out.
But it's not as physical as, let's say, a sport like basketball, football. And then, like you said, you're using your mind, which is physical, just not as physical. But the reason why I'm asking is because recently there was a big tournament for Fortnite, one of the most popular games on the market right now, especially for young people, right? There was a big worldwide tournament for this game, and the first place winner won $3 million cash money in your hand. That's right, $3 million with an M. That's what first place got.
Got you.
Fifth place was a 13-year-old. He got $900,000. Fortnite tournament. Now I ask you, can it be considered a career? Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's definitely a career. Any game, I feel like, gaming-wise, if you're doing it like that, it's definitely a career. But sport, no.
Still not a sport.
Still no.
What do you think?
I don't mean...
You get carpal tunnel in your fingers.
Yeah, I mean, because you could definitely get an injury. Like you said, you could get carpal tunnel, you could sprain, because these are like joints or something like that. You could sprain them probably.
Yeah, I agree
It's
with
not
you on
a
that.
sport, though,
But
bro.
I don't even...
You know I don't
This
know.
is going to start some debate when I say
Okay,
this.
hit me with it.
I don't even consider cheerleading a sport, but it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he just.
You just went there.
But I mean, I don't consider it as a sport, but it is a sport.
Right,
And I can kind of see why, because gymnastics is a sport.
Right.
And that's what it's based off of.
right.
But I consider it more of a dancing.
What would video games have to do to be considered a sport in your book? What about, because you know how they got the virtual reality now, where the controller is gone. You actually doing the stuff. So let's say they had a virtual reality boxing
Still
game,
going to be a career to me.
but no sport.
No.
Even though you actually doing the same thing that a boxer does.
Yeah.
think-
But is he actually getting in the ring?
Virtually, yes.
Virtually. Is he actually physically getting in the ring?
I would say then it becomes a sport though, because
Virtually.
you're using your body now. Like
Yeah,
sports,
that's in the
all
Well, if that's the case,
all
then
sports
you might as well just go ahead and say video games is a sport.
I mean, if it gets
Because
to
half
that,
of the games now, really, you can actually do. Or a gaming system, I
it's
should
like
say.
when the Wii came out. Wii was like the test of that, right? Because
Right.
we had the controllers, and literally, that's a workout.
Yeah.
They had a Wii workout joint, but now if like you taking away that and virtually your body is in the game and you're literally having to work.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's working, but like now you just sitting there doing this all day. You know what I'm saying? Looking real special.
Zombified.
Zombified,
man.
but when you start
Hey now.
when you start like
Don't
literally
act
like
you had a couple of days you was zombified.
I was. It's been a very long time. But what I'm saying is that now that you're exerting your energy, you know what I'm saying, the boxing games and things like that, now that becomes a sport because
Right.
you're having to do what athletes actually have to do, work out,
Right.
put time in.
Right.
So
You know, they have a actual. I thought this was interesting. They have an actual 2K league where they did a draft, and they have teams that travel from city to city and play each other, and it's sponsored by the NBA, but it's all on the PlayStation. And these guys, they're getting paid for it.
pay for it.
There's also
Good career.
some schools offering scholarships. We talked about this before. Scholarships for certain games to play competitively to go to school. Just like football or basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
After a while, you're going to have to change your mind, JT. That's the point I'm getting at. No? Ain't going to happen?
No. Still a career.
Not a sport.
Well,
Okay.
they probably get paid more than the sports.
What, the gamers? $3 million. You damn right. They get
That's
paid.
up there near.
Because that is the most. No, that's the most. For one single win, that is the most money anybody's ever gotten paid. They compared it with Tiger Woods. The most he ever got was $2 million for a win in the whatever they call it, Masters or whatever. And then there was a tennis guy who had gotten like around $2 million. But nobody's gotten 3 for a single win. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You better become a gamer.
I've been a gamer all my life. I'm blaming
You better go professional.
I'm blaming my people, man, because they made me get off the game when I could have been on it all the time. I could have been good now. They made me get off of it.
You
Don't
still
blame
can.
mom, dude.
You still become.
You're right.
great at it.
It's not too late.
It's not too
Never
Especially
too late.
Nowadays, yeah,
Definitely
you're
with
right.
your 2
You
kids.
gotta think about it. You got
You could be on one of them teams.
people 56 years old
You're right.
making things happen, starting businesses and blowing up. So, you know what? Colonel Sanders didn't blow up till he was like 62.
Right.
You know
But
what I'm
I don't really think that's my passion.
saying? It doesn't have to be chicken, but it could be games. What
No, I'm talking about video games.
video games? So figure out what your purpose is, which will lead you to your passion.
You welcome to it. You inside of it right now.
All right, then there you go.
There you go. You in it.
We in
Like,
it.
In it
looking
to
like-
win it.
Like your eyes getting big like
I
that.
can't see you, man.
Scared
Hey,
me.
when I look this way, it's like the light just beaming in my eyes. It's
Look
like,
like from up there.
yeah, so I'm trying to see.
Okay, gotcha. Because I'm just making sure you're all right.
Being blinded by the lights.
What we got over here?
I don't know, man. I can't see.
Mama said something. They were young people.
No said no, he didn't. That's Christ.
Okay.
She talking about the tournament, but
Oh yeah, I know Christ didn't know about that tournament. Well, she probably got excited once I started talking about video games, but Christ, you know you got to come up here too now.
she said it's a physical sport.
Yeah, you ain't gonna let that one get over Christ like that.
No, I'm not gonna even argue with her.
We got one person saying it's
tournament
physical.
part, yeah, Does take time to learn a game and get good at it.
Oh yeah, that's a part of
For
it.
young people, it's just like poker. A poker tournament. I don't even agree. I can't.
What?
Poker. Mom was talking about poker. It's like a poker tournament.
What
But you know, poker is considered a sport too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cause I guess if you're using your mind, it's considered a sport.
I didn't know that.
She said, and Kirsten said, "Hey, she'll come on."
All right. Well, we're gonna
I
hold
can't
you to
read
that.
some of the emojis, but I'm assuming that's the black girl going.
Emoji. I'll come on.
I think it's the black girl going like this because it turns. You know,
Gotcha.
Android, you know.
Oh damn! Don't do the Android people like that. It's messed up, man.
It's my phone.
You're right.
I can do what I want.
Yeah, you the one with the Android. You're right. You can make the jokes when you the one with it. But anyway, it's very interesting.
But yeah, I mean, I ain't knocking it. If you want to do a sport, then do it.
They interviewed the kid who won the championship.
Oh, I bet that was a good interview.
They said, "What you gonna do with all this money?" You know what he said? "I'm gonna gamble it all."
He didn't say that.
Now he did giggle when he said it, so he may have been joking.
How old you say he was?
Doing first place was 16.
He was 16.
Yes.
He ain't gambling.
Why not?
I'll tell you what he's gonna do.
He can gamble.
He gonna blow it.
You gonna blow it? You don't have any faith in him?
I don't think so.
16.
I don't
He
think
got
so.
parents though.
I think he's gonna do something.
Eh?
do
That's his
something.
money.
No.
In his mind?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on now.
Hold on.
It's America now.
Hold on.
He a
In
minor.
his,
This is America.
He's a minor.
Yeah.
It's not his money.
eh?
It's not.
In his mind.
In his mind. Now
his
it's in
mind.
his mind.
In his mind. That's his money.
But he can't do whatever he want to do with
But
it.
think about the
I don't know. It
conversation.
depends.
He's like, I got us here, so you can't tell me what to do with my money.
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened so many times with child rappers and child actors.
Parents abuse.
Definitely.
I know that happened with Bow Wow. I remember watching a show on BET or MTV, one of them shows
That's
back
why
in the day
he's
when
the
he
way
was
he is now.
in the mall. He was begging his mama to let him buy a chain, and she was like, "No." He was like, "I got the money," and she was like, "No, you're gonna manage it or budget it or
But
something."
his mom was smart though.
Yeah, and
She
beautiful,
took care of that money.
beautiful. I ain't knocking none of it because I do the
She
same
was
thing.
fine, too.
I would do the same thing. Did y'all hear about the situation that happened down in South Georgia, Savannah?
No, what happened?
Savannah, Georgia, at a McDonald's? Okay, so basically,
I think I heard, but I'm not sure if we're talking about.
let's get on into this thing. So basically, a young lady by the name of Lillian Chantel Tarver, 27 years old, from the Savannah area, she decides to go to McDonald's, get her something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like many people do. Nothing out of the ordinary here. But this particular day, she got her food, she left, and everything seemed fine until she started eating her fries.
Oh snap!
And she realized that her fries were cold. So she took upon herself to come back to the McDonald's and complain and yell and scream that she got cold fries. So the manager, decided to, help her out, assist her. Like, look, okay, I got you. I'm going to get you some fresh fries. That wasn't enough for old Lillian, though. You know what this woman did?
What she do?
She took it upon herself to go behind the counter into the kitchen, pulled out her pistol, and started shooting at the floor.
At the floor.
At the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Ignorance is not a virtue, man.
Okay.
It is not.
Okay.
It is not. I don't know what that's supposed to get her. What's that supposed to achieve?
Nothing.
Hey,
Jail
But,
time.
It's
That's
funny you
all
said
she's
that.
gonna get.
It's funny you said that.
She got off.
No, she got 12 charges, 5 are felonies. So she definitely got arrested. She led the cops on a high-speed chase for about 10 or 15 minutes when she left the McDonald's. And then I guess she realized she couldn't get away, so she gave up, pulled over, let them arrest her.
She really want some fresh fries.
And the crazy thing is they told her, the lady was like, look, I'm going to give you the fries and your refund. Just leave.
Bro, what?
That wasn't enough.
That's more than enough.
That's more than enough.
You get your money back and some hot fries.
And that wasn't enough.
So that's why I don't fuck
Now
with
you're in
McDonald's.
jail. Break it down. You say you don't fuck with McDonald's?
That's why I don't
Vegan,
fuck
so
with
I don't
McDonald's.
listen to none of it.
Because people be in there shooting, huh?
Nah, because they don't never give you no fresh fries, man.
Oh, got you.
Go to Wendy's.
Yes, Wendy's is lovely. And Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. McDonald's ice cream machine never working. So you just don't know what you're going to get when you go to
Giving you
McDonald's.
artificial meat.
Yeah, they do got some artificial meat.
Yo, after I watched the movie Founder,
Uh-huh.
I was done with McDonald's. How
Why?
he did everything. You never saw the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about how you changed stuff?
Bruh.
That's a business move.
The ice cream is powder.
That was a business move.
Okay,
though.
but people still eating it to this day.
Yeah, it might be different nowadays, though.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not still the same, bro. You can kill it.
I don't know, because the machine don't ever work.
McDonald's got to do better,
But-
man. And the crazy thing is they rolling in dough.
And at the same time, though, that
people
was
love it.
you gotta look from his point of view. That was a business move.
What was?
What, stealing
the
the
pound
idea?
shake?
Stealing the idea
No,
from the McDonald brothers?
that was fucked up.
Yeah. Very fucked up.
But I see why he did it, but it was fucked up.
Us?
But no, like making those decisions, going to powder, because they was losing money having a Coke.
Were they losing money?
That's-
I don't think they were losing money.
That's what he said. Because
No,
of
they
the
weren't.
the
Matter of fact,
refrigeration
they weren't
price.
losing money. He wanted to make more money. That's what it was. He saw the powder as a means to make more money off of per drink versus the way they were doing it. They weren't losing money. He just knew that they could make more. Like instead of getting $1 off every cup, now you can get $2 off every cup because it's powdered now. It's like cutting Coke. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about
Reducing
that, 'cause
your
I don't
pricing,
know nothing
man.
about
Like it's a business move. It was a business
It's
move.
definitely a
business
business move,
move.
but it's foul. You know what I'm saying?
it definitely was.
You're giving your customer inferior product to make more money.
Yeah, it definitely was.
And that's what fast food is, man. You getting
Now,
fake stuff
I need Chick-fil-A to make a business move.
and do what?
Open up on Sundays.
But stop.
What about the one in the stadium? Don't they open on Sunday?
Nope.
Oh, well.
They don't even open
That's the
on
Troy.
Sunday.
That's the Troy. What's his name? Troy Cafe Way. I forgot his name. Troy. That's name Troy. The owner. That's his motto. Sunday we close.
Yeah, man. Just get you your food on Saturday and save it.
Bro.
It ain't the same. Oh well, I don't know.
toast your own.
Fries don't.
Look,
Fries
save
don't
the
be
patty.
same like they call.
Save the patty and toast your buns at home.
Right.
Hold on, it's chicken, man. You ain't got no patties.
I mean, chicken breast.
Yeah. You know what he meant.
You know what I meant? I'm vegan, so I don't understand.
Oh man.
You
shouts
know,
out to you.
you know, you ain't been vegan all your life.
I haven't. But hey, so.
Hey, speaking of vegan,
Get into it. Let's talk about it.
You know, and Chick-fil-A. Speaking of Chick-fil-A and vegan,
Okay. I don't know how these two things compare, but I'm listening.
Me either.
they about to come because Chick-fil-A about to experiment in trying to do a vegan sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I had one from this weekend from PlantBased Pizzeria. It was delicious.
Shouts
What
out
y'all
to
want on that?
plant-based.
Vegan chicken.
What about that place that's real popular in Atlanta? You been there?
Yes,
Slutty
Slutty Vegan. He
Vegan.
been there. He been there every
No,
night.
I
Now
haven't
spot
been.
just leave.
I haven't been to Slutty Vegan.
I heard they were really good.
Nah, I haven't went yet.
How about you been?
Nah, I went to PlantBased Pizzeria, which is like the ish. I went to Viva La Vegan. They have good food. Where else have I been?
That might be the one I'm thinking you talking about. You gotta be in there.
Yeah, Viva La Vegan. It's got good food. But PlantBased Pizzeria with some good food. Go there.
Shouts out to
Vegan
them.
food.
Shouts out to all the vegans.
They got.
I don't know how y'all
desserts, all
do
of
it.
Yeah.
You gonna run a check though? You gonna run a check?
Either way, go.
You gonna run a check? I think I spent the most
Yeah,
I
that
spent
ain't
was
gonna
like
be cheap.
$50.
What's that drop? Run the check, man. Cut the check,
Cut
man.
the check.
The check. You already know. You got that in your mind when you walk in the door.
I
Cut
ran a
the
good.
check.
I ran a good $50 one time in there.
Oh my God.
That was for dessert, a pizza. That was this weekend.
That was this week.
I got the
He
chicken.
said one day.
I got
Oh,
the
that was this weekend.
I got the chicken sandwich, a pizza, and it had a brownie cookie. I was hungry. I ain't ate all day, so I had bought everything. I bought everything.
I know how that do.
I could not be vegan. I love cheese. We know where cheese come from. I go on that one.
Uh-oh. That's a whole nother conversation. JT, I saw you over there scrolling your topics, man. What you got over there, man?
My time, we can talk about a little bit of something.
You got a
I
little
got
something
one.
over
I
there.
got one that hit me
It hit you?
last week. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about it.
I couldn't wait to the show, to be honest.
All right.
It was a video that went viral last week. I think it was last week. Yeah, early part of last week.
Okay.
It was a dad whipping his, I think it was 12-year-old daughter because he had caught her getting ready to have sex.
Wow.
The video went viral.
That's crazy.
A lot of people said he should go to jail for it. How do you feel about it?
Well, I can't really say because I didn't see the video because we got to see how bad it is. Oh, wow. So that's a belt. So he's whipping her with a belt. She's on the floor. So I still don't see anything that I haven't already seen. So how did he catch her? She was in the bed with the boy?
I don't know. They didn't say how he called her.
So he's still hitting her with the belt. But he's
I
sitting
just
on
said
her butt.
old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, I don't see no problem here. But the punishment has to fit the crime, though. You can't just do this for anything. But if we talking about
It's called parenting.
protecting your daughter's future, man. And that lesson has to be taught. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there down talking to her in this situation ain't gonna do the job.
Ain't gonna do it.
And that's his daughter. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put his hands on her. He didn't put any strength into it. He was whipping her with a belt and he kept it near her butt. So
That's how I look at it, too.
my opinion, I don't see nothing wrong there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
What's
say
the
nothing
old
wrong.
biblical verse?
Spare the rod, spoil the child. You know
And
what
I
I'm
think we
saying?
live in a society where, parenting, you just need to sit down and talk to your kids. But you have to realize, if you're a person that's melanated, you kind of do need that whipping sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
You can talk to your kid about it, but sometimes talking to your kids doesn't really resolve anything.
Right.
Do you agree or disagree?
With what?
They should go to jail?
No,
No.
of his discipline.
He went a lot easier on her than I would have. And I ain't saying I would have hit her. Well, I just would have whooped her longer, and I would have said a lot more than he said. But it had to be done. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, I agree with the whole.
she has to learn that lesson. And
Definitely nowadays, 'cause, it's everywhere as it is.
it's ugly. It's ugly out here.
Sad, but it's everywhere. But
Man,
too young, man.
One of my favorite comedians has a saying. He got a daughter, and shouts out to Lil Duval, man. He got a saying that says his job is, well, it's maybe not a saying, but anyway, it's something he says all the time, and which is his main job as a father is to keep his daughter off the pole by any means necessary. And by pole, mean whatever pole you can think of, keep her off of it, because that's the best thing, stripper pole, whatever pole. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to do what you got to do, especially as fathers to little girls, because there's too many girls out here without fathers as it is.
Right.
And we can see the effects that it has on the community. If a father is in the life, he has to make sure his daughter is brought up the right way, and because they out here to get your daughter, you know what I'm saying, to do things to her, to turn her, make her go down the wrong direction. We see too many young girls out here living lives that they too young to be living and they shouldn't be living. So I commend any parent disciplining their child, especially when you're talking about somebody, what she say, 13 years old, and she 12, even worse. Wow, and she about to do something that she ain't got no business doing, like have sex. That can ruin her life forever. And even nowadays, we live in a world where sex can kill you.
Yeah.
So it's either do nothing or do something, and you got to do something, man.
Damn right. Okay, we got some comments.
All right, we got some comments.
I'll say this though.
Okay.
But it takes a without the black male being in the household, but it takes the male being in the household to raise your daughter and raise a son.
Right.
Because the male's going to show his daughter how a woman should be treated. It's going to show a young man how he's supposed to become a man.
Right.
How he's supposed to treat women.
Yep.
So you definitely need the male. Hey, he whooped his daughter. Most men don't whoop their daughters.
Right.
Think about it, because it's like that whole putting your hands on a woman type thing. But you are the father of this child, and you want to raise her to go the right way.
Right.
So you still have to discipline her somehow, some way.
Right.
If she made the parent run,
So my friend just said,
your ass really going to BP. Because I'm made. Oh, now
Bring it here, man.
I'm mad tired.
somebody just said,
That's supposed
spirit.
to be mad time. She put me.
She said, I got the brakes beat off of me by a single mom.
Right. And, it helps. All right, let's see. Mom says if she made the parent run, that means your ass is really going to get beat, because now I'm mad and I'm tired. Just like the police. They say the same thing. But, I feel you. When you running from discipline, and then you going to make me run when you know you wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just sit here and let's settle this. No, don't sit up there trying to run. She was definitely, running from that belt. But, hey, she's a kid. So, I used to do the same thing. I know how that is. But at the end of the day, I think he did the right thing as a parent.
Too.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I hope that
I see now, it's like, man, this is a good topic. Like, because definitely nowadays, like, I feel like a lot of kids, it's like a lot of parents try to be their kids' friends. And I think that's a no.
And that's a big problem.
I mean, it's cool, having that friend relationship, but at the same time, these kids need discipline, because at the end of the day, they'll run over you.
And every kid, let's say this, every kid don't need the same discipline. Some kids you don't have to spank them. Some kids you don't have to whoop them. But some you do. That's the only way they're going to get it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What they say, you got to touch, some people got to touch the fire to know that it's hot. Some people don't have to, but some do, and some will. Some will. You can sit there and tell them that fire hot, don't touch it, and they still going to touch it.
That's true.
Yep.
So that proves that we all learn differently, and we all need to be disciplined differently. And that's just the world we live in.
Hey, what about your, you also, I know you probably do a little bit, keep up with some old basketball players?
Yeah, definitely.
Like your boy, Scotty?
What about him? Scotty?
Yeah.
Scotty Too Hottie?
Yes, Mr. Scotty Pippen.
Scotty Pippen from Arkansas?
I don't know if he's from Arkansas.
I'm telling you. That's where he's from.
You probably do. He out there having a city boy coming back. His city boy days is coming back to hunt. Put it like that.
Oh, okay.
He had, apparently when he was playing basketball, he had a side piece.
Of course, no surprise there. Scotty Pippen had a side piece.
Yeah, and side piece coming back to sue.
Superstar NFL, athletes have a lot of women, so no surprise there.
His side piece coming back to sue him.
And she's suing him why?
For being a side piece.
You said what?
For being a side piece.
Pretty much. She's suing him for paid flights and hotel stays that she had came out of pocket for.
Oh, she about to lose that case, bro.
Yeah. I was like, for almost, I forgot how many years they said. He had it was like a 6-year affair with her. Apparently she wanted to sue for all that, like car expense, hotels, flights, food, and all that.
So basically,
But I was like, you about to lose that.
basically, when they were messing around, she had to pay for her visits to him, trips, hotels, whatever. And now that they not messing around anymore, she want to sue him for the money.
Yeah,
Throw it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's crazy. I'm surprised.
I was like, how that's gonna go? Because I hope the only reason she can win, only way I can see she winning, and she had some documents saying that he was gonna pay her back.
What you mean? Oh, pay her back.
Pay her back.
So that would have to imply that it was a loan.
Exactly. And I don't doubt he's gonna do that.
Yeah, I know Scottie Pippen ain't signed no loan documents. I know they weren't getting down like that. So yeah, she threw, man. People got to realize, man, when you make decisions, you go out there and visit people. That's on you. Your travel is your travel. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad because somebody don't want to pay your flight. Not that he didn't got what he wanted from you. It's a messed up world, but that's the world that we live in. Just don't go out there.
Exactly.
And definitely don't try to come. How many years has it been? Was this back when he was playing?
Playing, it had to be when he was playing.
Come on, man, throw that shit out. I'm mad you bring that shit in my courtroom.
That's how you would be.
Yes. The only way she'll have a chance on winning anything is if the judge is her mother.
Yeah. Yeah, it was claimed to have dated Scotty from 1987 to 93.
87
to 93. And this is what?
Get that
This
out of my
is
courtroom.
2019?
She mad now because he probably don't call her no more.
You don't call me no more.
So that's her way of getting his attention.
Yeah.
Man, please.
And, yep, that's it for me.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
Markus, has anything happened, in the world that, you want to bring to the platform, talk about, or anything like that? I know, we didn't ask you to bring anything, but I just, ask him if you had any topics or anything you want to discuss before I get into the idiot of the week.
Be you, bro. Be you.
Oh, my bad.
Motivate somebody. Drop some bombs. One day we're going to have some
Drop on the Q's bombs. Yeah. I mean, nothing's really happened, man. Okay. The fact that, what was it, 2 weeks ago? A week ago?
Fashion
did the,
yeah. I saw that on Facebook. Shouts out to the fashion show, man. Let's get into that, man. What was that all about?
The Manifest Your Dreams fashion show, pop-up shop, birthday party.
Okay, happy belated.
Thank you. So that was literally me doing something for myself for once. But I wanted people to realize, like, Manifest Your Dreams came a long way. If we think about it, man, like last year I had a lot of stuff happen last year. I lost my mom last year.
Wow.
Just financially, things I went straight downhill. So I could have easily just given up on everything. But I realized that I have a purpose in life, and everybody has a purpose in life. So when you're going through something like detrimental like that, so you lose somebody, you lose your car, you lose your house, money isn't right. Just keep going. Put a plan together. Redo your plan and keep the goal the same. Just redo the plan, and that's exactly what I did, man. I was at a point in life where I was like, man, what am I supposed to be doing? Why am I here? Because I lost the most important person in me, and luckily I had people around me who loved and cared about me. But I also had to realize self-love was key too.
Yeah, definitely.
And called me the comeback kid. And this year's been a great year. Been featured in a magazine this year. This is like our third or fourth podcast that we've done.
Nice.
Then it was the fashion show, and I just showed everybody, like, look, this is what I've been working on. I was quiet for a minute. Nobody was like, where's Markus? What's he doing? I was just busting my butt, like working a job and all of that to make sure, like, look, this is my company, and this is what we plan on doing from here on out. So right now, we just added events to the company. So we have Manifest Your Dreams events.
Okay.
So we're actually going to be putting on events from like community service-based events, more fashion shows coming down the pipeline, just the entitled vision of Manifest Your Dreams, man.
Okay. And
helping others manifest theirs, realize that they have a dream and that they have to manifest their dreams as well. So that's what we're focusing on right now. So, I also sit down with people as well and try to figure out what is your purpose. Because if your purpose is just, I want to make a bunch of money, that's your passion.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out what your purpose is. Like I said, figure out what your purpose is that'll lead you to your passion. You know what I'm saying? And feel your purpose so you can reach that passion, man. So like for me, it's changing the lives of many. Jim Rohn says it best: if you help enough people get what they want, eventually you'll have what you want.
Wow.
So being a servant, And that's pretty much what I do, man. You gotta be willing to serve others.
Yes.
Sometimes do something for free.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
But don't do it just because, like, oh, I'm gonna get this in the end. No, do it because in your heart you feel like it's generally right to do. But sometimes I don't feel like giving homeless people $1, but I know
That's
that
the right thing.
it'll come back to me double.
Check this out, man. Muhammad Ali once said that being a servant, when you said that, it made me think of this, man. Being a servant is like our rent that we pay for living on earth.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the law of gratitude.
I believe, in my whole heart, I believe in, just service, man.
Yeah.
Doing for others, especially things that they can't do for themselves. Like you said, giving a homeless person $1, giving somebody a word of advice. We, barbers, we see people coming in the shop all the time and they just be broken. And sometimes a person just need somebody to listen to their problems and just give them a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? And it goes so far, man, and you're affecting lives, man. So shouts out to you, man.
It's just the law of gratitude, brother.
That is. That is.
Show gratitude.
And if more people lived by that doctrine, man, the world would be a better place. I swear to God, I believe that.
But we live in such an individualistic society,
Right.
man. So everybody wants to look out for self. And we're taught, look out for yourself, look out for yourself.
Right.
But in return, if you really look out for others,
Right.
then you can look out for yourself. Yeah, you want to look out for yourself and take care of yourself. This is what my mentors told me. She was like, "You've been helping people so much that you forgot about yourself. So it's okay to be selfish in a sense of getting to where you got to get to.
Right.
But also remember, you still got to help somebody get to where they got to get to, so you can get to where you got to get to, because that takes you to a whole nother level."
Yeah. That is, man. That needed to be said. I hope everybody got that. I hope that didn't go over.
Luna said he's doing his big things.
Oh,
I figured I could do it this way. I don't know.
This man just thought up the idea to look at the comments on his phone. Beautiful. You're a genius. What Luna say?
Luna said he's doing big things.
Because my ultimate goal is to...
and amen to the last comment.
My ultimate goal is to... well, I'm working on that now, is to open up a workstation where people can come work.
Okay.
That's my next venture.
Jobs, man. Important in the community.
Well, people can just come get work done. You know, everybody has a dream or vision, but you need a place to actually get it done.
Exactly. Everybody ain't got somewhere to go. And in today's society, you can get kicked out of places or get the police called on you just because you're in the back on your laptop.
Right.
So I feel you.
What you said.
You know what I'm saying?
So where you charge people $10, $20 a day to come in, because the only thing my goal is to take care of the rent, the electricity bill, the water bill, and gas, and the internet.
Right.
You come in there, you pay your little $10, $20. Hey, you work there.
Right.
Get your work done.
Right.
When we close it. Because it's also going to turn into like an event space. So when we actually, people come together, we network. Because in that Austell Mapleton area, there isn't anything like that over there.
Gotcha.
Now somebody's probably hearing this like, oh, I'm going to do that now. Go do it.
Yeah.
Manifest your dream.
I heard.
But don't do it. But don't do it for a monetary gain. What I'm doing it for helping people change their lives and change their situation. Because I was one of those kids who comes from that same neck of the woods.
Right.
And I feel like, yo, when there's a place that doesn't have anything, go establish it there.
That is.
Like
In the
field of
morning,
dreams, right? Field of dreams. You build it, they'll come.
Yep.
That's
sir.
it.
What mom said?
Mom said, I'm so proud of all three of you black men.
We love you,
doing
Mom.
positive things.
See some black men doing some positive things. It's a beautiful thing
In your
man.
life.
Shouts out to us.
Amen to that.
Thanks, Mom. We appreciate that. We love the feedback. Thank you for watching all the time, supporting us.
Dukes.
Moving right on
Hey,
along
she
here.
gonna cook, bro. She cooking this weekend.
We talked about that later.
Not on the podcast, huh? Because then everybody.
I'm trying to put out there to the universe.
Right.
Hey, y'all can't show up though.
Hey, right, that's what they thinking.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's the address?
None of your goddamn business.
We need more. Luna said we need more positive role models. Love this.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's time. Oh man, it's time for the idiot of the week. And this week we have a very interesting idiot this week. So let's get on into this thing, shall we?
Hold on real quick.
Okay, we gotta hold on.
Shout out to the engineer. Mom said, shout out to Sean for making everything happen.
Hold on. Sean with the shades. Say his whole name.
Sean with the shades.
Shout out to Sean with the shades. We appreciate you, man, making the show great, the sound great, and, just with all of the help, assistance, we appreciate you, man. Seriously. Shouts out to Sean, man. This week we got a very interesting idiot, man. And it's JT. No, I'm just playing.
Thank you. I want to thank my mom,
There it is.
Oh, Lord.
the man above, for making me who I am.
You sick.
Boy, you horrible.
So, anyways, man, we got a young man named Cameron Jeffrey Williams.
Cameron Williams.
Sounds
Cameron
he came
Williams,
from a
Mr.
background
Williams.
of money.
Sound like he came from some money, huh?
No, he came straight from Bankhead.
Well, this individual is actually from a place called Kashmir, Washington. Never heard of it
Washington
till today.
State?
Washington State, yes, sir. It says a couple of hours away from the borderline of Canada.
Oh, okay.
So he's up there.
He's a country boy.
Up there in the country. 27 years old. And this happened on April 15th this year. So this is pretty recent.
That's real recent.
Shouts out to you, Cameron. You gave us a very interesting story, man. Hilarious. So this guy, one day he's at his house. He's at where he lives, his place of residence, and it didn't necessarily go into the article didn't go into detail what exactly he was doing. So I'm just going to input my input here, right? So I think that because of what happened, I think he must have been just walking around his house. He had his pistol, and he had it tucked in his pants, and he was, trying to probably look cool. He probably was looking at himself in the mirror, probably was taking selfies. You know how people do when they be putting on for the gram. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways.
He Plexico Bears.
Exactly. Cheddar Bob. Now, and not trying to, talk down on the man, but, it's a crazy situation. The guy messed around and shoots himself accidentally in the groin. So I picture the gun was probably tucked in the front of his belt. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be cool on the gram. Accidentally shoots himself in the groin. Okay?
That's not good.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
Not good at all.
But the story doesn't end there.
Oh, Lord.
So the guy starts bleeding. And immediately, since old Cameron had been to jail 13 times or had been convicted of 13 felonies, a 13-time felon, so he knows what to do in these situations.
13-time felon?
13, you heard that correctly. 13-time felon. So this guy, he's not new to, this ain't his first rodeo. So he immediately tells his girlfriend, like, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying?
Hide the gun.
Hide the gun. I just shot myself. I'm going to have to go to the hospital, get rid of the gun. You know what I'm saying? So he goes to, his girl, she does what she does. She gets rid of the gun. Okay? Once she gets rid of the gun, he feels like it's safe. He can go to the hospital now. This guy done bled all over himself, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Gets to the hospital, okay? Lets the hospital know, like, hey, I've been shot, and need some help. So while they, assisting him, patching him up, getting him back right, I guess he had been under some strong medication or amnesia or whatever. I don't know how this process goes. But basically, while he was being operated on or taken care of, a bag of weed came out of his anus. Why it was in there, I don't know.
Bro, what?
The article didn't say. But a bag of weed came out of his anus while he was on the operating table getting worked on.
His booty hole?
It was in his. He had been like, I guess maybe he was planning on going to jail sometime soon. Maybe he thought he had to smuggle across the border to Canada. I don't know. He did stay close to Canada, so who knows, right? But anyways, neither here nor there.
Was he white? Was he black?
He was definitely a white young man. But anyways,
In his booty hole?
in his booty hole. Yes.
That's what he liked.
So anyway, so now what the hospital does is whenever a person, because yes, the story does not stop there.
No.
When the hospital does is when somebody comes in with a gunshot wound, they automatically call the police, right? That's just standard rule, precaution, procedure, whatever you want to call it. They do that. So the police come while he's...
Hold on. How you forget a bag of weed in your booty hole?
How do you fit a bag of weed in your booty hole? I don't know.
How you forget?
Forget. Well, he had gotten shot, so,
But wait, man. It had been in his back pocket, right?
No,
no,
they said it came... The article said it came out of his anus. And when I tell you this next part, it wasn't in his pocket because he didn't have pants on. Because when the police finally came... When the police finally came to the hospital, they searched his clothes. They got his pants. His pants were full of blood. They looked through his pockets. And ironically, they found another bag of weed in his back pants pocket. So, he had weed there. And I guess that was enough probable cause for them to go out there and search his car. Went out and searched his car, found a bag of meth in the car. So they just finding all kind of stuff on this dude.
And he was worried about the gun.
The whole time he worried about the gun.
He was worried about the gun.
So, all right. But wait, there's more. Okay? There is more. So
Don't tell me he got up and ran out the hospital.
nah, he didn't get up and run out the hospital.
He ain't running nowhere with a groin.
He's shot in the groin, so he can't really go nowhere. They patch him up, they get him right. The police take him to jail for all of the drugs and the, whatever. So he gets arrested. Okay. While he's, y'all gonna think I'm making this up, but I promise you I'm not making this up. Because when I was reading, I was like, this can't be real.
I think he's making it up.
I'm not making it up. I repeat, I am not making it up. When he gets to the jailhouse,
you gotta drop that link in the comment section.
Yes, matter of fact, I'll put the link in the comments and in the description, so everybody will know I didn't make this up. This really happened. So he's at jail. You know, when you first get to that first night in jail, they do the strip search. They check your body cavities and all this. So they're checking his body cavities, and another bag of weed is in his anus. And he got it out. So that's a whole nother charge. So anyway.
But he did the cavity check.
Yeah, the cavity check. Found another bag of weed. So he didn't have weed all in his ass. He just walking around the house taking selfies with his gun. I guess he was trying to feel gangster. I don't know.
And he was worried about a gun.
He was worried about that gun.
Go hide the gun. What about the meth in your car? Go hide the gun.
So that's not it. So
What you mean? What you mean? Yeah, we got methamphetamines in the car.
Right.
Weeds in his booty.
Meth is one hell of a drug.
Meth is one hell of a drug.
Weed in his pockets, weed in his butt, meth in the car, and you shot yourself in your...
And you shot yourself. And there's more.
It sounds like a Tyler Perry episode.
So
that's crazy.
So they do the cavity search, they find the weed, blah, blah, blah. So now he's in jail, While he's locked up, you get your phone call, right? Mm-hmm. So while he's in the time that he was in jail, he called his girlfriend 4 times. And in those 4 times, he pleaded with her and begged her and yelled at her and told her, do not cooperate with the police. He went into detail every time that he called her. He went into detail, letting her know what not to tell the cops. Like, don't tell them about the meth. Don't tell them about the gun. Don't tell them that you hid it at 137 Edison Street. No, just like he say that. But I imagine that he probably did. He's saying all of this.
I can imagine too.
He's saying all of this on the phone. Now, if you know anything about it, which I didn't know, but I found out when you're in jail, they record that shit. They record the phone calls. And that's not your phone, so they can
telling
use
on yourself.
You telling on yourself. So whole time he's telling on himself with his girlfriend. They don't need her to cooperate. They got everything they need right there.
She good.
No, that's an idiot. That is an idiot.
That's
so
crazy.
He ended up getting, end up with several counts: possession of firearm, possession of meth, possession of controlled substance, possession in a correctional facility. 4 counts of tampering with a witness, and now he is being held on a $100,000 bond until trial.
Right.
So he needs $10K to get out.
This is
and he probably ain't got that.
This one probably went idiot.
Probably do. He got it stuck up in his booty hole.
Hey, maybe.
Got 10K in my booty hole and get out.
Got a lot of other stuff up there, so I wouldn't be surprised. What'd you say, JT?
I said this one won idiot of the year right here.
That's idiot of the year right there.
Yeah.
What got any comments?
Mom said, "What is the freak fart going on?"
What the fart is going on here?
That's crazy.
And Luna said, "Lord, through the phone."
At least right.
I'm done.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's what they do, though. Yeah, he had a lot going on.
He had a lot going on.
He was worried about a gun.
Question though, was he trying to get high through his booty hole with the weed?
No, he probably.
No, he's on to something here. He's on to something here because I read somewhere, I saw in a movie or a documentary that if somewhere in the world that's what they do with like heroin or something, they put it in their butt because what happens is it goes directly to their like bloodstream or whatever, or it's quicker or something like that, and you getting a pure high. So maybe on to something.
He's walking around like, oh.
But they said it was in a bag, but he could just be stupid.
It was in the bag?
He could just be stupid though.
Yeah.
And he thought just put it all in there.
He probably tried to smoke weed or something.
Put it all in there.
Sick, man. Who gonna smoke that ass weed, man? This weed stink. What kind of weed you said?
He was prepping himself, man.
He was prepping himself? I don't know what's going on, but I know one thing. If anybody passed me a blunt that smell like
booty,
I mean, this shit stink.
You gonna smell that.
What it smell like? Shit.
What else you got? Y'all got anything else, man?
Some girls, yeah. She said, yeah, some girls stick tampons, alcohol, get drunk faster, or something like that.
Yeah. I heard that too. Matter of fact, yeah. So it's something to that, man. It's something to that. But I wouldn't never know because I'll never try it. I am not sticking. I got a sign that say exit only.
What you said?
That's what it's for.
What you said? That was a hell of a good one.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
It's probably the better one. It had Sean rolling over it.
Right.
My bad. Sean with shades.
Sean with the shades, man.
Sean with the shades.
I feel like I'm about to die.
Like Will the Wise on Stranger Things, you got to say the whole name.
Will the Wise. He got mad about that too, man. You don't know about that.
You don't watch Stranger Things?
No, I always watch TV.
Pretty decent.
I should check it out.
I told him about it.
It's a good show. I finally watched it.
You got glued in. It's on season 3, right?
Yeah.
I gotta catch up first.
Man, so call me by my full name, Will the Wise.
Will the Wise.
So what else you got? Got anything else? Anything else we need to cover before we get up out of this thing?
Nah, man. Just
JT money with all the money.
Ain't got no money. I'm broke. I got $2 in my name. Cause I had to go put $5 of it in the car.
Well, you in the negative sound like.
Yeah. So
you got $2 in your name and you finna go spend $5?
I got $7. I got $2 in my name. Cause I got to put $5 in the gas.
Oh, okay. So you ain't counting that because it's already spent.
It's already spent.
Got you. That makes sense. That's how you stay ahead of the game. I feel you. All right.
You know how it is.
I do. In fact, this has been another great episode of the More Life Podcast.
If you didn't know, now you know.
If you didn't know, now you know. I am the host with the most. Mr. Hold on, let me get a little bit of, because I got to have some background music. I can't just... That is not the sound you want to be making after the story we just told. Where did that come from? Anyways.
That's that Prince, man.
Anyways, man.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
We are...
That made me feel like I wish I was cute so I can do that.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Anyways, you want to break down the Q-Dog stands. Anyways, this has been another... Rock the house. It's been another great episode. Episode number 38. Like I said before, I'm the host with the most, Mr. Wynn. Shouts out to all the viewers. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for viewing the show. You can also catch it on YouTube, Podbean, Apple Podcasts if you did not catch it live. Shouts out to my co-host to my far right, Mr. JT Money, with all the money.
No money.
And once again, shout out to Markus, Motivated Malone. Thank you for joining us, brother.
Thank you all for having me.
CEO
of Mud, which is...
Manifest your dreams,
baby. Once again, what's that Instagram again?
Manifest your dreams.
And the website.
www.manifestyourdreams.
And say it one time with your catchphrase in.
Go get it!
Go get it! I like that. Hey. I like that. We out, but we will be back eventually. Oh yeah, me and JT talked about this. We're gonna do a few episodes shorter next few months because we're taking our vacation. So we're going to have one in August and one in September for our vacations, respectively. You know what I'm saying?
Just letting y'all know.
So when you don't see us, don't be getting all weird and think we ain't pay the light bill. Mm-hmm. We'll be back. Until then, peace!
How we doing?